Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight. Today we have an awesome Asian fantasy style mini-ish park, so be sure to stay tuned and let's check it out. Welcome back, everybody. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you end up enjoying this video, leave a like, and be sure to come check us out on Discord. Links are down in the description below. Today's creation is created by one of our patrons. If you want to support the show and get priority spotlight, links are down in the description below as well, and you will be featured the first of the month, every month, by being a patron. So with that out of the way, let's dive right into today's creation. Dragon Peaks Fantasy Park, created by Kaytanna, one of our Discord advanced builders and silver patrons. Thank you so much for your support, Kaytanna. And here she says, it's been a while since I uploaded anything, let alone submit anything for the channel. I started this park by working on each of the rides as individual blueprints. I even sent one of them in before making decent progress on the park and told you to put it as I figured it would be best to show them in the entire park. Oh, she says pull it. Okay, I misread that. Then shortly after that, my computer broke. Oh no. Several months later, and now I've finally got my computer working, so I finally finished the park, the first park I put together that feels submission worthy. Thanks again for featuring the park on the show, and if you like the coasters, I should have blueprints for the coasters on the workshop by the time it goes up for people to download and how they can use it how they wish. Oh, and before I go, a special shout out to Haplo, whose fonts I used. He's got a ton of useful fonts and build kits on his workshop, so check it out. Boom. Lovely, lovely stuff. All right, I am super excited to check out this park, so let's delay no further and get right into it, shall we? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, another booming park to check out today. What do we have here? It is open to the public. We have 2,000 guests. We are at the park entrance, not much of a welcoming sign or anything. We just come on in. Now right away we see some beautiful Asian style buildings with an amazing coaster wrapping around it all. Hey, sushi over there. I mean, this looks phenomenal. It really is. It is jam-packed in here. Holy moly. I love the views that you get coming in here. I mean, almost a little bit too much traffic having a queue right there at the entrance, but that's quite all right. Let's take the priority pass and check out our first coaster right out of the get-go. Disorient Express, a Typhoon Barghest coaster. Here's a look at all the results if you want to see them closer, everybody. Almost 2 minutes in duration. This is going to be a doozy, and as she mentioned, you can find these blueprints on her workshop. There is a link down in the description below for her workshop. You can go check out this park, give it a rating, and then see these other coasters as blueprints if you want to place these in your park. So let's delay no further and give this a ride. That is a very solid coaster creation right there, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, at times, with the terrain and the angle of the coaster, I couldn't tell if we were upside down or right side up, because you even have upside down trees and stuff, which really confused me. Yeah, that was spectacular. Very smooth overall. Good, had some good length to it. Very, very solid creation. And one thing to note here, while it is a Typhoon Barcast, which has the capability of both lifting up and, I guess, launching straight up, the car was swapped out. So we actually have a Giga Invincible train on there. So it's a Barcast launch coaster, but it's also rides and feels like a Giga coaster. Very creative. I love this coaster. Really good job on this one today. Kaytanna, I mean, kicking things off with a bang here. We get 2 feet into the park and we're already just blown away by an amazing creation. Let me know what you guys thought of that coaster down in the comments below. And it's gonna be a little bit loud for me going through here. There's a lot of guests. I know people have said in the past that they want that audio immersion, like the park audio and stuff. So I'm trying to go about this with basically everything just going, but it's a little hard for me to think. And luckily with this park, and I think even, what was it, the last park I did? Let me see here. Is it Oriel Springs? I'm actually able to let guests into these parks, which is phenomenal. I mean, nothing better than being able to explore a park at 60 FPS with guests everywhere, full sound. I mean, hopefully you guys can hear me all right, but I am recording on 2 separate audio tracks, so I should be able to fix that. Hopefully all this loud sound isn't coming through my microphone. So here we are. We're at our next creation of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Red Junior, a Junior Dragon Kiddie Coaster. Here's a look at all the stats. About a minute in length. Nothing too crazy here. No airtime. No inversions. You can make these coasters invert now, which is actually phenomenal. So I want to see more people do inverting kiddie coasters. It wouldn't be such a kiddie coaster then, would it? But that's the fun. So there's a look at the results. Let's delay no further and give this a ride. Short, sweet, but fun, and I gotta say, you know what? It was so nice riding this coaster with the guests on here. I know people complain about the flailing arms and stuff, but I was able to prop the camera up above their heads. I've been doing a lot of these coaster spotlight bundles, and we're doing them all in test mode, so we don't get the flailing arms. It's easier to set up. It's more rapid fire. But I gotta say, these mini parks are so refreshing for a change. Absolutely love it. Just seeing the game in its full simulation. The characters in this game are amazing. Seeing them on the coaster, it is just such a joy. So please do get these really smooth mini parks created so we can feature them, because they're great. I mean, I feel like we're gonna get a nice 20-minute episode out of this, most likely. Maybe a bit less, we'll see, but that's still a great pace for a coaster spotlight. Let's take this priority pass and go into Giant Something. Already on another coaster, ladies and gentlemen. There it goes. Look at that. That's a great cue. Wow. Whoa. And that brings us to our next attraction, Red Giant, a hyper coaster Anubis. And here's a look at the stats, everybody. Minute and a half duration, 1,800 meters, but it's soaring at 82 miles per hour. We got some airtime counts of 8 with a total of 5 seconds. This sounds exhilarating. Let's give it a go. Wow, certainly fast-paced action from the front to the back. I mean, we came in pretty hot. Almost had a little bit more momentum to take it just a bit further, but I can't complain. That was a lot of track. I mean, we covered some distance. Look at that coaster. That is something beautiful right there. Did you switch out the train on this one too, I wonder? Invincible? I believe yes. So, like the creativity and the small subtle touches that you're putting in with the train swaps, just making the coasters more dynamic and unique. And the track designs are really, really smooth. I mean, really great job, Kaytanna. I mean, absolutely amazing work. I am loving these. I don't even know if I could pick a favorite right now. We have one more to check out, and then maybe we can pick a favorite here. But I'm liking them all so far. I mean, the Wendigo was a little bit lackluster for me, but it's a kiddie coaster, and it did what it needed to do. Now, in terms of your park, there's no like real central plaza. It's a little bit of like a traffic jam. It would have been nice if you gave a little bit of breathing room somewhere in the center. Just like spread it out just a little bit more, and maybe add a pond in the center or something. Just give a little bit more breathing room. But I still love the central size of it all being right in the middle, and every coaster is so close by. I mean, these are great experiences to check out as park spotlights. So we got another one here. This looks really twisted. Some sleeping dragons here. I feel like this one we should be riding at night, so we're gonna do that. Just switch it up a little bit here. Ooh. So that brings us to our next creation, ladies and gentlemen. Havoc, the looping American Arrow. No train swaps on this one here today. So standard, traditional corkscrew. Some pretty good length and time on this one as well. Pretty good speeds. 7 inversions. I mean, yeah, it's a corkscrew. So let's go. Let's do it. All right, very fun. I've been noticing a little bit of wait times to get into the station between your coasters so far, but not too bad. It's timed fairly well. We're coming in now as they're loading off. Well, let's check out these treasure rooms. I love coming through here. Oh, it just broke down. That might have been why. For this one. Yeah, look at all this treasure. Get your coffee. All right, let's take a look at the park at nighttime, since we got it at night still. It's very white. I feel like you could have pushed the colors a bit more. Red over here for the red giant. Purples and greens over here for Havoc. I like the lighting back here. And your Asian theme? Yeah, the yellows and reds are too vibrant for me. I think you could have pushed that red lighting a little bit more, like the orange and red. That would have been fun. Oh, you got the blue coaster. Either way, these ones are a little too rainbowy. Looks like traffic lights in there. But yeah, not bad. I think it's decent lighting overall. But back to daytime, this is just so vibrant. Let's zoom out and take a second to appreciate this. Look at the map size here, everybody. You could build massive parks, but it's not necessary because, as you can see, this is a very immersive, fun park. It's timely. You don't have to spend a year doing it. I'd love to see more creations like this. I would go shoot a little bit bigger next time. If you guys could try to aim for parks like this big, I think that's pretty perfect. I mean, I don't mind doing the hour-long epic park spotlights. I mean, I absolutely love it, in fact. But it is nice, refreshing to get these smaller ones that are more compact, you know, YouTube-friendly length in terms of 15, 20-minute episodes, but just jam-packed full of coaster experiences. How many did we ride here? 4 or 5 coasters? I think the only thing that's missing here is maybe like a dark ride or a track ride of some sort, maybe a log flume, something like that. Just something to switch up the pace, because we were just ramming through these fast-paced coasters, and just need something to take a breather on in between. But I think this is a solid scope of a project, Kaytanna. I like how you designed all these blueprints and decided to put them together in one fantasy park. So I think that's a good thing to learn. Like, I would love to see this kind of stuff from everybody who's blueprint builders, like Riddler Revenge. Make a little Riddler park with all your blueprints. Zaphor. I mean, I could. The list goes on and on and on and on. All you guys that really spend a lot of time making these blueprint coasters, just take the time to lay them out in a nice terrain like this and make a stunning mini park. And I think those are just wonderful spotlights. So really good job on this one today, Kaytanna. What did you guys think was your favorite coaster? I might have to go with the first one we went on, the Disorient Express. Okay, so I was saying that I was disorientated, and I didn't realize the name. Even though I read the name Disorient Express, it didn't quite register in my brain for some reason. I definitely was disorientated. So you delivered on that, and I thought it was unique and interesting. I love it when people do some innovative tricks with the coasters, both with the train swapping on the Barcast and the disorientating effects through the terrain. But yeah, I definitely loved your hypercoaster over here as well. It was very smooth, had a great length and speeds to it. So I think it's a close first and second between the two for me. What did you guys enjoy and why? Leave your comments down below. And if you have any feedback or suggestions, comments for Kaytanna, be sure to leave a shout out to her in the comments as well. I'm sure she would like to read your guys' comments. Boom, and that's going to do it for me here today, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you're new here, subscribe for more daily content. If you would like to join us on Discord or join Patreon and support the show further, links are down in the description for all that stuff. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.